I met Peter Kossowan at a Toastmasters Club. I was invited there by Ron Chapman, but I noticed that there was a very strong speaker there. He was speaking about why you should be giving blood, and his name was Peter Kossowan, and I thought to myself, I want to be able to speak like that man. And that was the way I met Peter, and now, many years later, Peter is still a mentor and a coach to me.
One day I walked into the office and the head human resource person said to me, "Peter, what makes you tick?" And I said, "I don't know, but I'll have the answer for you tomorrow." She says, "Well, you know, if you were to have anything written on your epitaph, what would it be?" And I said, "I don't know, but I'll have it for you tomorrow." I had to sleep on it, think about it. And then I came back the next morning and said to Colleen, if I were to have an epitaph, a written message on my epitaph, it would be born to serve. My most influential teacher would have to be my mother. One of the things that I remember so vividly as a child is that if any neighbor or even a stranger happened to drop by on the farm, they never left without some vegetables from the garden. She was a giving person. She gave of herself. She gave of whatever she had, and she didn't have much. But she would give of whatever she had, she would give to the neighbors.
One of the things about Peter that always stands out to me is he always wants to put somebody else first, whether it's getting into Toastmasters or connecting you with somebody that could help you. He's very good at that. Of course, that's what Peter is all about. He wants to help others, and in any way that he can. It's, if you wish, the Jesuit saying, it's the other fellow first. That's what Peter believes in, and to see other people come along so quickly and to gain confidence and be able to face the world because of his efforts, it really pleases him a lot.
My life has evolved around me helping someone regardless of where it is. I don't know where that comes from. It likely comes from my mother because she was very compassionate.
If you're feeling down, you're feeling discouraged, if you're feeling you can't do something, or you're just depressed, you can call Peter, and Peter will give you a pep talk.
And so I would always promote the idea that if I can help someone move from where they are to a position that is going to move them forward, what have I lost? I'm in an exercise program. I'm a cancer survivor. I'm a bypass survivor. What is important to me? It's my health, first and foremost. Secondly is my family. Thirdly is my Toastmaster group. And so I go into those categories. I don't miss my exercise. I have to be there. If I am concerned in my well-being, I must look after it. And there's nobody responsible for it but myself. Shortly after my wife and I were married, my wife spent 2 years in a hospital, had a lung extracted. Then shortly thereafter, we had a family. We lost a young boy, 18 months old, to leukemia. We tested this out with the doctor and said, what are the possibilities of another one having the same thing? And they said 1 in a million, so we had another child, another boy, and again at 18 months, we lost that child to leukemia as we did in the first. Those were the real difficult times, and I believe that what they have done is they really strengthened our marriage in the sense that we can take different directions, but my wife and I chose to go through that ordeal, face the music, and make the best of the day that we could possibly make.
When Peter says he chose to live, he really means that. And Millie, his wife, did as well. You would never know that they had lost 2 children when you get to meet and talk with them. It's only afterwards, maybe somebody else might tell you about that. But Peter really lives every day to the fullest.
I had the honor of getting to meet a fellow who was blind, and he had a statement that I use fairly often. He always made the statement, "Make it a good day," and I believe that it's in my power to make my day the kind of a day I want.
As a matter of fact, if you phone Peter and get his voicemail, he will end with saying, "Make it a good day."
I love music. I love nature. I love people. I love the weather, whatever kind of weather it might be. There's just a number of things that bring joy to me. I believe that you need to enjoy the simple things. Even today, there are times that I will walk into the river valley and spend hours upon hours in the river valley looking at the very simple things. I'm not looking for any complicated issues, just simplicity. And it's the same thing with life.
Peter really loves nature. And not only does he love nature, but he really loves to capture it through his photographs. And then one expression of this is the beautiful, just absolutely beautiful cards that he makes, personal greeting cards, which he sends to people on their birthdays, on special holidays. And on the card, he will put a picture or put something from nature, even a twig or a leaf combined with his picture that he knows will be of interest to you. He's really telling us that he believes in us and that we are really good friends, and that he wants to celebrate that. And I know it brings him a lot of fulfillment.
The purpose of life is to live. It reminds me of what makes a speech. A speech is just like life. It has to have a purpose. So if you have a purpose, then your life has been fulfilled.